Ixchel, welcome to Grants Jam in my class, okay? That's what we did with everyone. Don't be afraid. Ixchel, what do you know about the difference? I'm asking everyone to write a grant on, and of course we've had everyone attempt a Fulbright, and there's really a lot of money out there for students and people who are living and going to contribute to a civic culture, that they can write these grants, especially if they're going to an institution like Stony Brook here. And this is one thing I'm finding young people are very in question about, is the nature of civic culture. Now, last weekend we had a immense, like, Wall Street meltdown. You know, Wall Street's asking to be bailed out by the federal government, our tax money, right? And they're asking civic culture, which they've been criticizing, to actually bail them out when they're in trouble. And we obviously don't think that's fair. We think that sucks. It's stupid. It's not right, and so forth. Now, in this class, using the search engine cost, I'm asking people to come up with ideas for documentary projects immediately. And what is your documentary project?
Well, the idea that I have is a documentary about actually someone on their path to finding their expertise, I guess. Like, you know, they have all these reality shows with people who are kind of already well off, and they're getting these opportunities to, you know, follow their journey of trying to become something better, when there are people out here who are actually of lower class standing, and they're striving to, you know, do better things with themselves. So what I kind of want to document is a couple of different people on their path of how they're trying to get where they want to go. For instance, an example is my little sister. She's an aspiring model. My best friend, she wants to be a WNBA player. Like, these things, I just kind of want to document them and interview them and kind of follow them on, you know, what they're doing to get there.
This is very cool. So you're using a documentary film, which you're going to apply for, like, NGO money, to view these people on their search for the American dream, or a society that cares, or even a Cinderella story, right? How and what do you think the deliverable is back to a public? What do you think, like, offering this back to a general public in terms of a documentary? What do you think your gift is? Because in the sense, you're getting this free money to give back a gift. You're paying yourself to do it, obviously. And you're viewing these people. These people won't get paid themselves, but you're giving this gift back to the general public in the form of a documentary film. What is your desired intent?
I guess it's to show that, you know, you can pursue anything that you want to pursue. It's just the way in which you go about it. Like, I don't know, these reality shows that they show on TV, it's like these people are not real to me. Like,
they could be staged, right? They could even be scripted and staged.
Real people with real life scenarios, and that kind of takes away from the idea of it being reality TV. So to take somebody who actually is real and, you know, is trying to come from the bottom up, it kind of would give other people, you know, like if I watched a show or a documentary about somebody, you know, who's started from nowhere and got somewhere, I would be inspired by that, you know.
Like a Cinderella story. Yeah. Cinderella's going to the ball. She's got the ruby slippers.
Even if it doesn't, you know, come out the way that they intend, it's just the idea of striving for it and trying for it.
Okay, so you think that the journey alone is worth looking at, and there's a commonality or a story in the journey alone. I think that's cool. But most of you said you had structural problems about finding grants that are actually open to you.
Yeah.
All of you are Cinderella wanting to go to the ball, and like, where's the cash? Where's the coachman? Where are the ruby slippers? How do I begin to do that? What's your intuition on this?
I actually haven't found anything either myself looking on the cost site that would actually, you know, benefit what I'm looking to do.
Did you check specifically funds for films, fund for filmmaking?
I did personal narrative. I found one that was about, like, storytelling, about, you know, giving back to the community, doing storytelling, giving in ways that it is for individual or community enhancement. So that's one that I'm looking into, but you know, I won't go
Okay.
over that.
Try Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Try Creative Capital. A lot of these deadlines are coming up for New York State Gang, which we live in beautiful New York State, this fall. And as I mentioned, this is high hunting season for most grant searches and so forth, because it's the fall and it's the end of the fiscal year. So Ishel, thank you very much for sharing with us, and see you soon.